Hey guys, okay, there is something that I need some clarity on, and if you have the answer, please let me know that down in the comment section. Last Saturday, okay, let me start like this. Here, the bus system during the weekend, like most of the weekend, there is always delay. The time is not always right, like they don't come on right time when they are supposed to come. For instance, you might check your app and the bus is saying that it will be there, for instance, in the morning, that it will be there like 7 minutes after 9, and the next bus will be showing that it will be there like 25 minutes after 9. You'll be seeing the time, then it shows you from first to the third, then the third one might say it will be coming in next 30 or 40 something minutes. So during the weekend, the gap is always huge, more than during the weekdays, because it's not most people doesn't work during the weekend here. So Saturday I was scheduled for a shift 3 p.m. The time I left, assuming that the bus didn't delay, because I already know that the bus do delay, so I kind of leave earlier. I like getting to my workplace between the hours, between like 10 to 15 minutes before my schedule will start. So this particular Sunday, something happened. It's not this particular Saturday, it didn't just delay. The bus was showing, the first one was showing to be there in next 10 minutes. I got to the bus stop 5 minutes before the time, and the time keep reducing and reducing and reducing. So after like I've stood there for 8 minutes, like I checked the time, it says in next 5 minutes. So I checked my time and I added the 5 minutes. So by the time I checked back again, it's always 8 minutes, and I was like, no wonder, I know I've stood here more than 5 minutes. What's happening? So I checked back on the app again to see how many delay that we'll have. Then I am now seeing the time of the second bus. The other one, it's kind of like, it means that that one will not be coming. Like they matched that time, that bus that was supposed to come, since it didn't come, that second one will be coming. This one didn't happen often, but it has happened before, and that was what made me late. So I got to my workplace between 6 to 7 minutes late, and someone already snitched and called the office that I was late. And the office called me. When office called me, I told them I already clocked in because I am there. She said, yeah, because the person said you were delaying. I said, I'm delaying is just 6 to 7 minutes. And today is weekend. Sometimes the bus delayed. Like what happened today? The bus I was supposed to use, they got cancelled. It got cancelled completely. Not that the bus delayed, that means that it shows the bus will delay like 5 to 10 minutes. I will still be there on time, before the time or exact time. But that particular bus didn't come again, so I have to stand there again for how many minutes? Almost 30 minutes standing at the bus stop, because I have to now take the second bus, and someone already called. Like I want to understand how people who snitch on people, like how do they do it? Because it's something I know I can do. I have worked with a couple of people when they come late, and if this person is the person that always change me over and the person always come late, like this one I experienced, she always come 5 minutes late, and I've noticed it. I took time and I noticed it. I was supposed to clock out 7 in the morning because it's night shift. She always get there 5 minutes after 7 and all the time. One day I called her, I said, this your 5 minutes late is becoming too much. I didn't call office. It's becoming too much. I know most of them, they will call office and say, the other day you do it, it has been a habit, please tell the person. I don't do that. I like to speak with you. I like to tell you. Then it's when you are not taking that, you are not making any change. That's when you're not making any change. That's when I will now email office, or I will call office and tell them to tell this so person to please stop using 5 minutes of my time all the time. And I've spoke with her, but there is no change. Please help me and talk with her, speak with her. Then I came, and the office called me on Sunday because it happened on Saturday. So on Sunday I got called again because it's on-call supervisor that actually called me. So I know they give reports on how the shifts happens during the weekend. So I immediately, on-call supervisor called me. I know I'm going to get called in the office on Monday. So on Monday when the office called me, and I told office, like, I worked on Sunday, the following day, 3 hours. I was supposed to resume 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. I said, check the time I clocked in. She said 10 minutes before the time. As if you check previous ones, I always come in on time. It says sometimes I get there 15 minutes before the time, but you know I can't clock in 15 minutes before the time because the app will be showing too early to clock in. She said yes, and I was late just 6 minutes, and someone is already complaining, and the office is calling me. Of course, supervisor called me, and I explained what happened, and I said, you know, they have to give report and all that. I just want to know how they do that, because this is one of the, in fact, even if they are paying someone to be that kind of human being, I'm not going to take that offer because it's very disgusting. Very, very disgusting. Sometimes I sit and I wonder, like, how do they do that? Because these are the things I know, like, I cannot. Before I will call office, I must have, spoken with you. I must have one-on-one chat with you. And it's when that thing keep persisting, it keep happening, then that's when I will now call office to help me to speak with the person in question. Like, I don't understand how they do that. Like, sometimes I sit and I say, how do they do this? Because me, I don't understand how they do it. Anyways, so I was speaking with the other of my colleague. I was telling my colleague what happened. Say, just target that person and do the person back. I said, I just don't know how to, because someone did me bad, let me pay back. I don't want to develop that kind of attitude. I don't want to develop it. I said, the only thing that will ever make me to call office, you say you do me, I do you, go no go first. I don't do it. I'm a Christian, I don't do that. The only way I will call office, like, the only thing that will make me to call office, even if it's that same person and you run into that kind of ugly situation like I did last Saturday, the only thing that will make me call office, maybe you've stayed 10 minutes late, because 10 minutes late is allowed. When you call the office, they will now call the person that this person will be 10 minutes late. It's allowed. But once it's up to 15 minutes late, they take it away from you. They take that hour away from you and give it to that person that you are to change over. That is to that you are to hand over to. That's the only way. I said the only thing that will make me call office is when she is late 10 minutes. I will call office and tell office that she's late 10 minutes and I'm going to stay here till 15 minutes, the next 5 minutes, so I will get my pay. That's the only thing that will make me call office. But call office like she didn't come, maybe she's there 5 minutes late or 6. I said, I'm not doing that. It's not in me, and I'm not going to develop that attitude, that character. I'm not going to build that character, that disgusting character. It's very, very disgusting. I'm not going to do that. That is one thing I like about Indians, Philippines here. These people, they snitch, but not on their own. They understand. You will come and you explain to them. But this one will not even listen. She don't even want to. I don't go, I'm late already. Anyways, bye-bye.